Media, kat sibapai Media. Kublay pi ko parlog ba ye. Hagajing siya ngamut bandruay ban siaw. Tangba ka por ka kim nagbanta junga. Tasnap sini kendian. Ngadon ni ye ban bana nagbanta jungpi. Token mau kum ukhaw ha upra basyape kenting ngilong. Kaperthai yangi kape kenting sajrong hakajing wan yu kejar jong new coronavirus hakeleng saudong. Kumba kamay mariang sipor kadang kup dang sem rong pong ba ikenat bathaba pause suki pasuki menta kala nang jarong bat nang kala kine baro de na kajing bam khen snap kajing bam khen kor jungi kibriu bat menta kung uso ni khai da bun tang kijing sniu kadang kajingong ka boong ublay udang la ban map kadba ka mariang kam la ban map tehato manokin ban penki imbyang yaka ladam day mapi mga kokna samla kumukulong ksiare kikti upro jabing ulong piru ko samla yaka lawe ka jaj ban riu pilong lakut ta ko por ban ya ba knam ba renti na waj lam ban yaki kumbana kajuk barim sa kajuk tumay matabaro ngila apoy sa kajuk kabangi baro ng tip siya berkata kajuk kadai kajuk media tahakan ka kanti ka Don Bosco Provahini Hyderabad kawan Rashapi ya kalat bakin yashim menta haka short film festival ka bakanto ya artli ki pang pedang berkita kilong kumno ban sumar sukhari kami mariang ne safe nature but kajing im hakapor COVID-19 ne live situation during COVID-19 Tengin Islam leyu ale menta ale baro chakane ka lempung banya pen isa pen ipong banela kan mau ko wei kane ka de ka kabuk sia nak menta jungpi ya ki jingte bakhamnya subhaban page hadin bako jong kane ka video na ai men sim kit bok kan yang ipi baro kublai shibur
A very good evening. This is Abigail bringing to you the news and events in Meghalaya from Don Bosco Media Network. Here are the headlines for today. Some schools stir to life in Meghalaya amidst ambiguity. Landslides severely affect people residing on the borders. And now the news in details. Some schools in the state were seen to reopen amidst widespread concerns, confusion and conjectures. Following statements made by the government through the media that schools could reopen to allow students of classes 9 to 12 to meet their teachers for counselling, guidance and clarification with regard to their studies, some schools took the lead to reopen. But did they not receive the kind of rush that they thought they would after the prolonged closure? A few students were seen trickling in, but most part of the day, the premises of these schools were a deserted look, with not many parents being willing to send their children back to school. The decision of the government to reopen schools may have been a little too hasty. Further, the principals of these schools have expressed their disappointment at not having been consulted by the government on the matter. The principals were quick to remark that students have now appeared to settle on attending classes from the comfort of their homes and are in no hurry to return to their schools and run the risk of contracting the virus. Since no official letter have been sent to the school authorities by the government, it looks like the matter is still hanging fire.
Regarding the newspaper about the opening of schools, as for me, I'm not agreeing at all, because right now in Shillong, the COVID-19 is rising very high. Every day the positive case is on the rise, while only few recoveries. And in fact, for our school here, we are prepared with the final exam for the students. We are having regular online classes through Zoom, through Google Classroom, Google Meet, video and audio. And we have class tests for them now and then. But we already had two main unit tests of 50 marks online, some in hard copy, some of them they have through Google Form. So on the whole, our students do not suffer from this pandemic as per their studies. Therefore, I don't feel that we should open the school right now. And besides that, I had given a letter to the parents of class 10 and class 12 science, not for us, of course, to give the agreement and consent if they feel like opening the classes for these two classes with the following all the protocol of the government. But only 1-2 parents have given me a positive reply that they want to open the school. Majority of them, they are still keeping silence. I think they are also afraid of taking risk of sending them their wards to school. So as for me, I think will not be a comply with the newspaper, after all the newspaper, not official letters. And moreover, if the girls come to school, meeting friends after 6 months, they will surely come close to each other. They would hug and embrace each other, but the joy of meeting after many months. And they will share their eatables and so on. You know, children are children. We cannot always say don't do. Therefore, it's not safe to bring them to school. We have planned to keep them into like 20 in one classroom if they come at all. But even that, when they are out of the schools, they are on the way on the roadside. And moreover, there are many children who don't have their own conveyance. They come by passenger vehicles, and then on the way whom they are meeting, we don't know by chance they meet a positive case. And if one get, the school will be under containment zone. So we are scared of that.
So far there is no official letter, only the guidelines, because the government has not yet provide or reach out the official letter to the school so far. We just follow these guidelines laid down by the government.
Kung kinahikay nila ilong ka meeting, but in target suatan yung kikana class 10. Nginumla na do class 9 hado 12 kumba kalapha sarkar. Na marhangi ngibun kikana na do 9 hado 12 la long palat ya ka saus pangut. Di bangin le social distancing saus pangut kan long impossible. Ngi kaya hati fi kini ka online class. Ya mentahi kay what ik 11 12 kidon kinahikay kan kibawan na ka commerce stream ki ong ba ki kena ki respond han kini ka online class. Ti akajing siam jongi te ni pe almost 95% ni open reach out ki kena na kini ka online class. Naki parents pada kena ti kilong buling ki shu cooperate bani gen kilong punya ke school dan ngi ongi ki to one exactly at this time and on this day ru they're very much cooperative. Dan ngi ongi ki ton nai one namar bayuru ki biang hi namar bale namar ki yo ki online class ki ba tikna long regular. Dan kami gen ba kesarkar kan tuat jumut na ngi ru mo namar ngi deal directly. But kini ki kena ngitip ki jingdang kam ki jing jongki ki challenges jongki amlitan jongki jongki na hikai ru. But kumjuru jongki ki kpa te kumo ong iba ka feedback from time to time niyo na ki kpa te la rangila ban pensngo ya kata kesarkar yo kalang dakumai pat padakai.
Intermittent yet intense rains over the last few weeks in the border areas of East Janta Hills district have caused massive landslides in many places, leading to roads being cut off completely. These roads are the only connecting link for the people of the area living in Shimplong village, which lies on the way to Huroi. For the last 1 month, the roads have remained closed due to the landslides. The PWD is yet to take concrete action to address the situation, forcing the local people there to resort to cutting a temporary road by themselves to resume trade. People residing along this international border come from villages which include Hingaria and Lejri besides Huroi. They make use of the roads for transportation of agricultural goods to markets in Kliriat, Lat Rambai and Umkyang. While for now they have a temporary Kacha road to fall back upon, but it is not without risks and challenges of its own. The mortal remains of retired English announcer Kong Dolsi Walang of All India Radio Shillong passed away yesterday was laid to rest at Shillong Cemetery today. She used to read the Northeast news from time to time and had a voice that was unique and well known amongst the listeners of Air Shillong. She had served in Air Shillong since the time when the Air Studios were located in the old High Court building, now the present-day MLA hostel compound. She leaves behind 4 children and 6 grandchildren. Dolsi Walang will be laid to rest at Laban Presbyterian Cemetery at Lau Sotun today at 1 p.m. She retired from the service in May 2009. After over a week of silence, the Meghalaya government has finally made it clear that they will look into the allegations of corruption levelled by its coalition partner BJP. The BJP had levelled serious corruption charges on the GHADC and JHADC and threatened to pull out from the coalition if the state government does not address it. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today said that the state government will look into the charges of corruption and take appropriate necessary actions. On the allegations of the BJP that the state government has not made any communication to even after a week after they had made their intentions clear on the issue, the Chief Minister said that discussions from their level have been done and the issue has been looked into. It may be recalled that the state BJP unit had recently stated that they have discussed the issue of pulling out from the MDA coalition with the central leadership and now are waiting their nod on it. Let us now have a glimpse of the COVID-19 update for today.
Day but COVID-19 mentakasi arfoi tarik September hajar arfo kilong kumne harum. Kies ki batmai kibangyo mentakasi kilong nyo fulai. Wat nakini ki nyo fulai. Apo East Coast Hills kidon san fundai. Armed Forces, Paramilitary Forces, Nreu, but kiwe San Fulai. West Garo Hills, Qatar. Armed Forces, Paramilitary Forces, Sao, but kiwe Pra. North Garo Hills, Iwe, but West Janja Hills, Iwe. Kikis, kimanong active. Haru mentakasi gilong, Arhajar, Sispa Ndrif Khandai. Badna kini si hajar sanspa Ndrif Khandai kidan po East Coast Hills. But ke break up begini po East Coast kilong aspa sampusan kidai na po Armed Forces, Paramilitary Forces. But si hajar laispa arpusaw kidai na kiwe. West Coast Hills Katlai. South West Coast Hills Ndreu. Riboy Sispa like Upra, but nakini Safu are gidin Armed Forces, Paramilitary Forces, but Kandai from Real Nakiwe. West Janta Hills Chipo, East Janta Hills Aspa and Yopulai, West Garo Hills Sispa are Kandai, but nakini Nrifunyo gidin Armed Forces, Paramilitary Forces, but Nrifu are Nakiwe. Southwest Garo Hills Katsao. South Garo Hills, Pra, East Garo Hills, Sun, but North Garo Hills, South. Case ki barikawa, mentakasi gilong, Khatsan. But nakini Khatsan, Ndreu gede na West Garo Hills, South gede na Ringhoy, Lai gede na Southwest Garo Hills, but R gede na East Janta Hills. But baru kibar kawa mentakasi kilong hadu mentakasi kilong arhajar sanspa arfunyo. But baru kibar hadu mentakasi kilong lai funyo.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Thank you for being with us. See you again tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel.